Hello everybody and welcome to a blast from the past. A retro game from the early 2000s. Let me check it live. While it plays. Metroid Zero Mission 2004, so nice, subtle 20 years old. Oh, it says it on the title screen. I am not a smart man. And today we shall be starting a nice little playthrough of this age classic. Start a new save on normal. Metroid, what a series. This is basically a remake of the first games in the setting. Planet Zeebs. I called this place home once, in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission, Samus Aran. Classic. Honestly, pretty classic. So yeah, this is Zero Mission. It's a game on the Game Boy Advance. The handheld console by Nintendo. It's a remake, or I guess a reimagining of the first game in the series, Metroid 1, on the Nintendo Entertainment System. And yes, if you're a fossil like me. And today we're gonna be starting a nice little playthrough of it. I'm gonna go to it kind of semi-casually, not very casually to be honest, but semi-casually. You know, go through the whole game, experience what the game has to offer, mostly. See if we can, you know, have some fun. Now these little bird things, these Chozo statues, which are like, they hear you, and then they also give you like directions, like where to go. Very useful. Also, like the only time in the series that they actually do this sort of thing, aside of like the Prime games, right? So you know, normally kind of left in the dark on what to do, where to go, and stuff like that. Very much helpful to actually have some sort of guidance. All I just did there is a wall jump, kind of like the thing you can do in most of the Metroid games. Right from the start, it's kind of like an inherent ability of Samus. It's kind of like it's a secret, though. It's not actually told to you. You can do that. It's told to you in Super Metroid, the Super Nintendo version of the Metroid series. Super Metroid, the sequel of the first and second games on the NES and then on the Game Boy. Metroid 1, Metroid 2, and now Super Metroid. I think it was like 94 or something was when it released. On the SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And then we have this one. So like, I think it came out after another game for on the Game Boy Advance called Metroid Fusion. So that one was also like a blast. Maybe I'll play it a little bit after this one. So I'm already pretty familiar with the game. I played it a lot as a young man. You gotta come here and look at the replay and grade before we can actually continue on. I played as a young man, you know, was a lot of fun back then. A bit of a desire to play to it again. Decided to bring you guys on as well on the trip. Kind of like you know, it's an old game. Not a lot of people know about it anymore. The series in general, right? Metroid Dread was a fantastic game. I played the absolute heck out of that when it released. Chills. Waiting for a new release, alright, so... The Metroid series alongside the Castlevanias, right? There's some of my favorite games from Nintendo, and probably from gaming as a whole, right? Some fantastic games in general. So... These red doors are missile doors, we can't access them currently. We can go to the blue doors. I'm kinda, because I've already played the game, it's not like a first playthrough of it, it is a sort of retrospective. It's not a retrospective, but because it's not a retrospective, but it's a replay, right? We're replaying it. Missiles, found missiles just now, so now we can open up the red hatches, the red doors. It's not really retrospective, it's not really to anything. It's an old man going and showing you like a game that you probably won't be playing unless I do this, basically. It's not Fortnite, let's say that. I just... well, that's annoying. We can't get the thing now. Oh, I just did it again. Wow. Utter failure. Nice little boss. It's a big worm. That's as much about it as I know. Just a big worm. Yeah. Oh, I can't do the jumps. There we go. So, yeah, the game's fun. It's not. That's the best thing about Game Boy games in general. But honestly, basically all kind of old gen games. They've aged like absolute wine in comparison to like every other game that's currently being released, right? That's just actually terrible. On release, it's literally unplayable, and then it takes like a couple of literally years to actually fix them, right? So you can actually play them. I am obviously taking a slight jab at the CD Projekt with their Cyberpunk game, because that, I played that on release and on PC. And it was not I don't know why it hitched just there. It was not a fun experience, let me just say that. Just, actually unplayable, if I have to be honest with you. It released in a state that I just can't understand how it was, like, allowed. And all the games weren't like that, honestly. Well, at least the good games, right? You can always say survivorship bias, or like anything, just you preferred old games because you were younger or something. But I just feel that they were actually just a little bit better back then. Anyway, charge beam, charge attack from the war. Fun little thing. Charge attacks, if you hold the charge instead of shooting it and you jump, you get kind of like a semi-invincible sort of state to your character. It's kind of used in some speedrun stats for the game. The other thing, we picked up energy tanks. Energy tanks give you, like, as you can probably guess, extra health. There's the little dot on the top left of the screen right there. Now, Metroid, as I noted before, it's a game series with a lot of secrets, and it also allows you to do a lot of things that in most games, especially nowadays, just aren't really a thing. For example, a thing that's basically been coined by the series, or was one of the first that allows this sort of thing, which is sequence breaking, right? Sequence breaking is a super interesting sort of idea where the game gives you tools with which you can sort of do more than the game, the designers intended. So, for example, with the wall jump, you can access areas either more quickly or just at all that you normally shouldn't be able to. And now the thing we just picked up after following the map here are the bombs, right? And bombs are sort of like the, in my opinion, one of the most important ways you can kind of skip or like break the flow that the game designers intended, as they can be used to go past a lot of, you know, locked or seemingly inaccessible areas. So anything that's kind of locked away by height that is unreachable currently for a character can sort of be, you know, bypassed if you can use the bombs correctly. And I mean this by using a sort of mechanic that the bombs have in Zero, actually in basically all the games, but mostly in Zero and Super, which is bomb jumping. Now, I don't know if I'm using the correct term here, but basically if you time the bombs correctly, which is very difficult, but it's not actually, but it just takes a little bit of muscle memory, you can basically access places that you can. So like here, I can get this to this area, but if I, you know, if I just time bombs correctly, you can get to it, right? And you do that same thing again, and then you do that again, and then you get to a very nice little area up there where you can get an item early, for example. I will be trying to follow the game's actual like design sort of path. Now, will I be able to actually do that? It's not. I'm not gonna say that I'll be able to. I'll try to do that. So I can't guarantee that I follow the correct pathing the whole time. But let's see if we can do that, right? And boom, this here should be a navigational trozo, which should show us our next destination, which is in Nowhere. Nowhere, and just above the big room in Nowhere. Okay. You know, it's kind of wild to imagine just how much different the world is from, you know, the Super Game Boy era to now. You know, games just had a totally different vibe back then. They were a lot less hand-holdy. They were a lot less corporate in a way, at least in my opinion. Nowadays, you know, what are the most successful games? What are the games everyone tries to emulate? It's the, you know, the Fortnites. It's the, you know, the gacha games. It's the Genshin. It's the Honkai. It's the, you know, those sorts of games. And back in the day, that wasn't really the case. Nintendo was kind of the king in that era. Of course, you know, Sega existed, Square existed, but Nintendo was truly above everyone else for a long time. You know, until basically Sony with PS1 and just amazing library of games that they, you know, over the years provided, the amount of franchises that just shaped gaming as a whole, and then, you know, Xbox and stuff. But it was really Nintendo for a long period of time, especially in the West after, you know, the Atari video game crash during the 80s. If it wasn't for the entertainment system by Nintendo, just bringing Mario and all the other big franchises, Zelda, Metroid, I can't think of any other, but yeah, just a couple examples, you know. I'm not sure we would even have reached an era where gaming would be as massive as it is today. Anyway, what a brain. Yeah, it's actually just a big brain with a strange eye for some reason. It's also looking at us somehow. I don't know what sort of camera that shit has, but it's mighty good, catching us from I don't know where. So, you know, as you can probably guess, I do have some sort of idea of where I'm going. that might be because this is not actually the first time I've been playing this game. It might also be because I might have, you know, been doing a second recording or something because of an incident. Maybe. Wink wink. But yeah, so at least for the first a couple of zones in the game, I will be pretty straightforward and you know, I'll be pretty certain of what I'm doing ish, you know, ish. That will quickly change though, and we are in criteria. Nice little area. You might be wondering why would someone even be playing Super Metroid, yeah, Metroid Zero Mission in 2024. The reasons for that would be I've recently been watching a couple of the Super Metroid streamers, mainly Oats and Gulps. It's been a wonderful time watching a couple of their speedruns, the sort of progress that's been happening in the 80% sort of things. I didn't know that he'd managed to gotten the world record in that. It was a very fun time, very interesting time to watch that run. Actually progress and, you know, get to the point where it is. And afterwards just I noticed that he was playing a mod of Zero Mission where it's basically just remaking Super Metroid, right? In it. And it just, you know, it lit a fire in me a little bit. I've been kind of going a little bit off. I went on a side path, by the way, which had no point, so sorry about that. But it basically ignited some sort of passion a little bit in me. So I wanted to replay it and like share it with everyone else because it's truly a like amazing game series in general. I mean, you know, Zero Mission, Fusion, Super Metroid, these are still amazing games, just that are worth playing no matter who you are, right? Even today, I would say that they aged pretty damn well. And grapple jump, power grip, sorry. We can now grab ledges. Wow. Yeah, amazing. I would say that basically everyone should play these games. You know, I know it's very difficult to get, you know, a way to play them these days. I mean, I think they're still very available to some of the older Nintendo consoles, e-stores and the like. But physical copies are kind of basically impossible these days, right? Still though, they're fantastic games. The other big thing is like these sorts of handhelds in general, right? Game Boy, PSP even. These had some just such perfect games. They're still holding up so well these days because they were, you know, planned with very limited sort of resource in mind, as opposed to nowadays, where we have like basically endless amounts of resources for games that are, you know, developed, and because of that, it just leads to kind of like bloat in a way, maybe. It was a lot more concise, a lot more straightforward, a lot more thought out, in my opinion, back in the day. It was also, you know, they were constricted, right? Because you couldn't just, you know, scan perfect, you know, models of people and just, you know, use our culture of like celebrity culture and the like just to, you know, get easy sort of clicks and interest from people back in the day. You know, they still did it, obviously. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, they never did this. It's not really a storm and I'm kind of willing to partake in. But, because they obviously did, right? This playing the games even back then, they were like, here's Chuck Norris and stuff, right? So, and 9 out of 10 stuff. So it's not really about that. It's more like the fact that, you know, they just had more soul, man. You know, they were just more soulful. At least in my opinion. So we came over here basically just to grab the grapple, as you can probably guess. The reason for that is actually decently simple. If we just come over here, maybe I should have come here first, but you know, I'm not. This isn't really supposed to be a walkthrough of the game, and you can take this as like a decently optimal route to the game. It's because of this. You can't go here without the grapple. I mean, you can, obviously, you can just spawn check. But I don't think, you know, the average person would wanna first fall on acid doing the grapple jump. And second, you know, even attempt to do bomb jumps just to get to here. Let's see, down here. Oh wow. Up here, and let's see now. Be careful. Be careful. You know, this isn't like a drag against smaller games either. I mean, I know it's a tangent. I know I'm on a tangent right now, but I do play a lot of new games. It's not I'm not playing any new games. Fortnite, for example. Joking, of course. It's not a new game, but you know, I play the new gaches and stuff. You know, it's not like I'm not experienced with the genres that are kind of popular currently in the in the scopes. You know, I just think it's a pity that you know, games aren't really built in the same, like, with the same purpose. I think nowadays, I think they're kind of built with like a desire for, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being old on this, so don't take my words as anything. But yeah, you know, Metroid's a fantastic game series. I heavily recommend it. It's, as you can see, it's not it's obviously is combat oriented, but it's more exploration oriented, right? You can see it doesn't really handhold you. It doesn't. Yes, there are map rooms. Yes, there are save rooms. Thank God. But yes, they do actually guide you a little bit, at least in this one. But the game series in general is a lot about you as a player understanding the world, exploring it, and then finding like the best way to, you know, use it for your own purposes. So, you know, either to just beat the game, or if you have the desire, speed on it, you know, become a master at it. The games definitely incentivize you playing it to mastery, right? Why, you might ask? Well, it's even from the first game, right? There is a very sorry, there's a very clear reason to have mastery in it. That being that you get different endings. That's kind of cool, I guess. You get different endings depending on your speed. If you manage to beat it in a certain within a certain time frame, you get a different ending. Right? If you beat the original Metroid, you beat the original Metroid in like an X amount of time, you get one ending. But if you know, beat it in less time, you actually get a second ending. That ending being obviously the, you know, the famous Samus taking off her suit to show her leotard. You know, that was a pretty big shock for people back in the day. Am I going to make this? No, I didn't. As I said before, I did do another run of this, but I lost the footage. I didn't actually lose the footage, I lost my commentary. And unlike the other videos I have on my channel, I want this one to have commentary. I want you guys to hear me babble, so you can understand why I did the other videos and no commentary. It was actually to save you, you know, from the babbling, from my own babbling. True. But no, it's, you know, I thought the commentary was actually a very decent sort of thing in the background while I'm running around, right? Because there isn't really that much deep exploration that is going on, because I already, you know, have some sort of knowledge of the game. I have some inherent knowledge from when I played it last. Now, I should put this out that I just look at the time, sorry. I should probably stop this episode soon, but I think I didn't do this last time. Anyway, what was I talking about? I completely broke my brain. Anyway, the important part is we are back in Brinstar, and I can stop my, you know, rant. Now, last time I was here, actually, sequence broke at this point because I had the ice beam and the grapple, and there's a very cool sequence where you can do from the start of the game actually, but especially after you get the grapple, it becomes way easier to execute when you get the grapple. That's why I was talking about it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I think in Super Metroid, if you damage an enemy and I'm failing to do wall jumps. If you damage an enemy with the ice beam and they have they will not survive the hit, but it's a single hit, I believe they make the enemy survive the hit nevertheless. So this is like that's a difference in Zero Mission that I didn't remember. Oh. Now, I'll be honest, I did a little bit more exploring last time. This time I wanna not expedite it in general. There isn't actually any reason why I would want to expedite it. Unless I want to get the, you know, the good ending. Because that I'm not planning to this one as well. Now, I don't remember the times that you need to get them. It is around like an hour or something, so it's not very easy to do that, by the way. It's not like it's especially easy to get a good ending. I think it also requires requires you to get like a certain percentage of items. Now, I've done basically all those sorts of challenges before. I've done it. Okay, I don't want to lie from like just not remembering. Interesting. I believe I've gotten all the endings, is what I wanted to say, basically. In this game. From a little bit more personal sort of background, you know, I've played Metroid 2, I've played a little bit of 1, I've beaten Super Metroid like maybe a couple of times, like not many. I've beaten Zero Mission a decent amount of times, like maybe 4 or 5 times. Maybe a little bit more actually, but I think it would be in the range of a couple dozen times or something. But I wanted to, like, I've played this game fully like many years ago. It's not like I've actually remember anything from it, right? Even right now, you know, when I recently did a sort of quick playthrough of a little bit of the game, I've been basically running without any sort of real knowledge. Even now, like I honestly don't remember that much from the game. It's very much labyrinthine, right? And I don't remember what the fuck was here. Oh, the boss fight is here. Spoilers, by the way, spoilers, spoilers. Excuse me, motherfucker? Did you see that shit? How the fuck did that happen? Oh, thanks. So yeah. I don't know how this works, by the way. You enter it as a ball and then it just activates. I mean, chozo magic, what can I say? Now there is literally no reason for me to save here, by the way. But I'll still do it. You know, if it makes you guys feel safer. You know, if it makes you feel safe, I'll save. Where's the boss fight? I don't know its name. It's a big worm. That's about it. I mean, it has glowing red weak points. Now, last time I did have a sequence broken thing, so I could basically just ignore the acid. But as you can see, it's not like it's especially, you know, dangerous. Honestly, maybe this is a sort of like a negative to the game series, but Metroid has never been a, you know, very much a difficulty oriented in general, but like difficulty oriented towards its boss fight especially series. You never really hear its fanbase, you know, talking about how much they love XYZ boss fights, at least in my opinion. It's mostly always been about its movement, its world, and like tactics around those two, right? So mostly about Samus herself, you know, and her abilities more than anything. Aside from 1, 2, and 3, I'm saying Super Metroid is 3, even though it's not actually 3. You know, aside from those 3 games, I've also played Metroid Red, as noted before, but as well as that, I've also played the remake on the 3DS. I mean, all of them are just fantabular games, right? Just amazing games. I would particularly like Dread. I think I've played Dread a decent bit. It's a fantastic game. Just like expert level. I could never understand why Nintendo just doesn't support this series more. But you know, this is, you know, the same it's the same publisher that makes Pokemon, so if anyone else is a fan of that series or was a fan of that series, I mean, I'm sure you know the horrors that are Nintendo. Just like it's actually just impressive how they managed to just keep disappointing the fan base, right? Anyway, this is actually about Metroid, so let's keep it about Metroid, at least for now. Now, I do solemnly swear... Oh, shite. Scheisse. Okay. I think there's one more of these guys. Yep. I played Dread and also the remake. I've also played the fan-made Aim2R, the remake of the second game. Fantastic as well, by the way. Just some of like the fans in this series are just some of the most like talented, heartwarming sort of people you ever meet. Let's see now. I think we can just go down. I really enjoyed, I mentioned this in the failed attempt, but I really enjoy how a couple of the things they did in this game that sadly they didn't really do them in the later sequels and stuff, which is like, for example, I think they actually did do it in the 3DS game. Just kind of like the kitten, for example, items that are actually unlocked as you play. I just like this as a idea. And it's so simple, but just fun, you know? Just fun as a concept. But yeah. If you've played this game before as well, you should know what's coming soon. Also, if you played this game before and know some things that I'm missing or skipping, apologies. I have no memory of this that deeply, so that will happen, sadly. So this is a remake of the first game, right? So what did they, what did they add, what did they change? They basically changed everything. It's not very close to the original game. At least in my opinion. Probably better, obviously. I don't think you're gonna be finding many fans of the original. That just, hated the changes that they brought to the... Are you fucking... Okay. Enough of me being cute. I love these enemies. Now this is Kate. Say hi. Hi Kate. Now I am not good at this game, and not good at this boss fight as well. Last time I tried this, it was a horrid experience. I basically suffered for a long time. Let's see how much better I can do this time. With a little bit more practice. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. You can't do that. I think there's like well, that's not good. I have no more missiles. Oh, okay, so that's very bad. Oh, I have no more health as well. Huh. Oh. Okay, let's run that back, shall we? So I was a little bit more prepared last time. Looks like I was a little bit better last time as well. Because that was embarrassing. Let's hope I don't repeat the same mistakes. But I have a feeling that I will. That's not very good. Oh my god. Please. That hurts. I do believe I am worse than last time. Oh. I do actually wonder If there's good, what is... These dudes were cooking. There we go, man. Jeez Louise. This guy is not easy, man. This guy is not easy, dude. Jeez Louise. No no more health pots, yeah. No more health tanks. No missiles. I know I skipped a couple on the way, but speed booster, by the way. The Venom 2 speed boost begins to break certain blocks and damage enemies. Oh wow, so I maybe should have refilled my bombs somewhere, because missiles. It looks like I had quite a bit that were, you know, not available. So, I was gonna say I did something and then I did the same thing. Okay, I think... Oh no. Oh, I don't think I'm good enough for this. Oh, I'm not good enough for this, man. Oh, I am not good enough for that, man. I am really not good enough. Okay, so... What? You can't do that, that's illegal. Oh, you son of a gun. Any Metroid fans in the audience, please, I would like to apologize. You know, I could have done this like 17 times if I just didn't do it this way, but... It's because I want to do it this way. It's literally just... Oh wait, oh yeah, there it is. So I freaked out. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I did the right way. Okay. Okay, and then... Okay, here's actually the thing, right? So you got a speed boost. Then stop here, then jump, jump, jump. Shoot. Ah! So close. It's just a save room. I don't need a save room, man. Danger's already passed, man. The Cray was the Ryu, dude. You know, aside from Cray, I'm fine, man. Oh, that's not enough. Ah, that is not enough. That is not gonna be enough. Wow. Yeah, that was not gonna be enough, man. I can't stop there. I gotta actually continue running. Okay. There we go. That should be it. It's not actually needed to do that, by the way. It's not like I get anything by doing that. It's just a cool trick, I guess. No, I don't... I came here last time as well. I don't remember what actually is here. I don't think it's anything important. Is this the map? Oh, I just did an oopsie. There we go. Yeah, it's just the map room. I don't need the map room, man. I guess sure, I'll get it for you guys. We basically explored the whole Open already, so there isn't a huge point in me getting this, but you know, if it's for you guys, I'll do anything. Now this is gonna be fun. so that's that. ISO tank. Normally, I believe if you don't do that, you can get it, but you need to time it very well. Okay, so and the last thing is here on the right. Oh, I guess you can't actually reach this normally, huh? I might be just wasting my time here, I don't remember. I think I might be. Yeah, I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, sorry about that. So we're done with Brainstar basically. Next stop, I think, I mean, we'll see, right? Nope. That's cool, but I can't actually go there. Whatever. You can see, you know, if you can do the tricks, you can do a lot of stuff. You can do the tricks in this game. It's really versatile, the mechanics. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry. I got excited. These are crumble blocks. I mean, you can probably guess what they do. If you don't, I can help you with that. They crumble. Wild, I know. Wild. This is what I get for being patronizing. I apologize. Missed my jumps. The vastness of space. Yo, it's you know, Imperial ships from Star Wars. True. No, it's actually Ridley, the intergalactic bird. I forgot the name of the dinosaur species. Pterodactyl. What the hell? No way! Hidden passageway. I wonder what that's gonna show me. Yeah, we're gonna go to nowhere. Downwards and nowhere, so below where we were, basically. Okay. Let's see now. There's a you get thing here. I don't know why you need to hit it with a bomb before it lets you actually do that. I'm not certain why it needs you to do that. Now there's actually a couple of secrets here that I didn't do. This is one of them. This is one of them. Guess I can get it on the way. If you ask yourself, okay, so this is literally just an invisible wall, how was I ever supposed to know this? I do not know. I guess Nintendo power, right? I guess Nintendo power. Also, I'm pretty sure you just saw me just going to speed booster, sorry. I'm pretty sure you can just speed booster to this whole area if you know what you're doing, but don't quote me on that. Actually, basically don't quote me on anything ever. No fair! My favorite area, it's not my favorite area, I'm lying. It's actually one of my least favorite areas. Now, here's a lesson in trickery. Now, I'm actually going to be using Speed Booster here. Why? You see. And this is why, my good friends. And not only that, but... Boom, I fucked it up. But you can see there's more speed booster box, right? So it should be pretty obvious what the green door. Sadly, I don't have a green pistol to unlock the green door, so no passing through that just yet. Ow. Okay. Same thing happened last time. These guys are literally the most impossible to defeat enemies ever. Also boots. Samus should have brought her own boots, you know, her own Jordans. Instead we're getting them from No Fair. Now this lets me jump as a ball as well as making my normal jumps higher, which is cool, I suppose. Let's see now. Now it would have been very dope if I had you know, maybe like a suit that would, you know, lower the amount of damage that I'm taking currently, because you know, I'm currently taking a lot of damage. I'm just, you know, just saying. Oh my god. I don't have enough HP. Holy shit. This thing killed me. Oh, I just thought of something. When did I save last? Ooh, wait, I might have... Ooh, I might have... when did I save last? No fair? Oh, that is great! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.